Hello, everyone. It is the Oracle of Elohim. Now, I went for a nice little walk in the sun, and I'm feeling, I don't know, lazy, I guess. Not lazy, but as the sun winds down, it's helping me to relax. I feel real relaxed, I should say. Yeah, universe, accept that, not lazy, because I'm not lazy at all. Although some try to depict or project that at me. Return to sender. Now, there is a whole bunch of things that I would like to talk about. However, let's just keep it on this subject. You know, when I had another channel, my saying was felony jealousy. Jealousy can come from a male or a female, and it's really toxic when it comes from a male. But anyway, either way it goes, it is a toxic attribute to have. And if you don't want to see or seek help for it, you really need to know that people that you may frequent with that's not totally like you, they see it. And even the ones that are like you, they see it. And they know who you are. And they know your weakness. Because that is a weakness. Trust you me, it is a weakness. It's something that I had in a toxic marriage that it was destined to happen for this very reason, to show me that people can really mislead you. They can come in a manner of light, but they're full of darkness. And then it does not help cope with someone doing mind manipulation on you with dark black magic practices or rituals. So, you know, I know that the Most High honors and respects those who respect Him and themselves. And there go the loud noise campaign because the Oracle of Elohim is speaking. I thank you, you all, you foes, for letting me know that I am important, okay? But anyway, once you find out who you are, why you're here, what you possess, not trying to possess someone else's stuff, life, or even their energy. Because then you are now overstepping the boundaries of Elohim and that person. Because I can't say it enough, we are all extensions of Elohim. some have decided to walk in the dark, and some are walking in the light. Now, I do believe that the Most High prefers us, His creation, to walk in the light, although we all have a shadow side. Yes, we do. And that's quite evident if you have children, when you see your little one, when they know they have done wrong or they hide it. They know that they done wrong and they hide it as a little child. So we all have that shadow side. It's just that God, Elohim, asks the parents to raise that child up in the light of knowing Him, so that when that shadow side does rise up, you can quickly put it in its place where you're not becoming a criminal, or when you're not becoming criminally insane. Like, I don't understand how you people insist on following me, stalking me, and acting as if that's normal, as if you came out of a woman's womb to be a leech, a vulture, a crab. Well, I didn't invite myself in the bucket with the other crabs. I most certainly didn't invite you to my home or invite you in my life. And so, when you overstep your boundaries, that to me is criminally insanity, right? Because before long, you're going to do something like clone my phone, like where I go, put cameras in there to watch me do a sponge bath, where I rest at night. You're gonna follow me there too. That's criminally insanity. There we go with the loud campaign. So we'll see if we could let that car go ahead on with that loud noise. Hopefully you can still hear me. But anyway, to me, that is very much insane. Because I've already asked the Most High to put a special seal around me when I have become enlightened by how you people get down. And it may appear as if you're winning, or you have me stuck. But no, I'm not stuck. No. Everything is in divine timing. Just as when you thought, when I was living with, sharing a space with that brother figure, all of you thought you had it in the bag. And yet, living in my car because I'm displaced for a season that's almost about to wrap up. And you think that is cool because you see me frequent by myself, but you don't see those unseen angels. You don't see my ancestors that surround me. Some of you have felt them and will continue to feel them because they know it's a plethora of you coming after me as if you do not know any better or how to stop doing what you're doing. And perhaps you don't because you're septuagint and the spirit of Babel is all over you, as it should be, because you are criminally insane. To try to investigate someone and fabricate things that's not happening in the victim that you're targeting's life, but you're painting that picture that I return back to you 7 ways worse on all dimensions and realms. May it return back to you, the lip that spoke it, sent it. My way is transmuted. I decree and declare it today. Return to sender. Now, it is quite obvious to me that some of you will not learn. You probably will not even learn even in the grave. And some of you are headed that way for the mere reason the Most High sees what you're doing. He knows that I deserve better, and I am over all this foolishness that you're trying to project into my life to bring me to an untimely demise. Well, return to sender. Everything that you think, speak, send, any action, any gesture, any exchange of item that you have spoken over, that you want to give to me with a smile of gladness, I rebuke you in the holy name of Yeshua, who proceeded before I am. Now, may everything that you do and that you wanted to manifest in my life, I reject, renounce, cancel, banish. May it return back to every speaker who spoke it or sent it my way. See, I'm simply trying to enjoy the space that I was socially engineered in by hateful, egregious, greedy, slick, but not undiscovered foes who think that they are right when you are very much wrong. Your laziness have made you complacent and will ultimately get you cased up in RICO charges. And that, I decree, shall happen because you deserve it. Anyone that tries to impede, interject themselves in your life and you didn't invite them, you deserve for the universe, Elohim, that person's ancestors to knock you off your keister and get rid of you. And my angels to do the same. And I'm talking to every last one of you. You're speaking ill will over trying to make me, trying to mess with my appearance, trying to keep my finances that you stole, which is against the law, and that is written in stone because it's in the book of law, judicial service that is supposed to look into a theft, an invasion of privacy, someone who's been exploited without their knowledge, someone who is constantly being followed, tracked, stopped for selfish, diabolical gain. May the Most High deal with you egregiously, as it was explained to us in the Holy Bible, like He did for Babylon, Sodom and Gomorrah, because there are some of you who are LGBTQ. And my exes certainly are. So therefore, if they are part of that particular group, of a secret society group, because I do understand that every person should be protected from being harmed. However, when you bring deception into the picture and infiltrate into a person's space, and you don't reveal your true self, then that leaves room for anything to happen. So keep that in mind. And that also leaves room for us to examine what kind of laws are you truly breaking. When a person don't want to be bothered with you, whether I'm sitting in a parking lot or I'm sitting at a homeless resource center. Now, when I'm friendly and I speak with a greeting, do not misconstrue it for anything else. Okay? That's first and foremost. And that's with any setting. We are to be friendly, yes. But to be diabolical with a smile, but then you're like a fox and a wolf that one cannot see unless discernment reveals it by the Holy Spirit. A lot of you think that you're safe. But I tell you what, ever the law that we all supposed to abide by won't do as far as making a wrong right, I've already told you. The universe, Mother Nature, my beloved ancestors of light who love me, who gave me something that you all stole. My angels, they protect me from all of you who are criminally insane. And I decree and declare that this judicial system in which we live in this lifetime on this earth will comply to the laws and the statutes that is written when it pertains to my safety, my rights as an individual in a single melanated female trying to navigate through a world in a system full of corruption and diabolical MENMALE form, who are emotionally challenged and unintelligent about how you should treat a woman, period. I don't care if you are gay, because you had to come out of a woman. See, that's probably part of the problem. Now, I won't get into that, but whatever your sexual prowess is, because I don't really understand why we needed a group of LGBTQ to talk about your sexual, because everybody under the law needs to be protected. So what one does in their bedroom, we do not need to know. We don't even need to know what you identify as. Just tell us your name that you want to be called. Period. I mean, sexual bizarreness. I mean, was that group established because of the hate crime? I don't know. But what I do know is it does not matter who you're trying to bed in your bedroom. So when you form a group and then you become a part of a criminal ring and then hide behind this group, that's a major problem. Because if we're going to start groups based on sexual orientation, that's also a problem. When we're trying to make everybody productive, we already have enough children being sexually exploited and molested and mistreated. So what one does in the bedroom with a consenting adult, not a minor or a child or a teenager, right? What you do in your bedroom, nobody cares. Nobody needs to know. But if you are a wild maniac, then I guess we do need to know. If you're going around spreading diseases, then I guess we do need to know. But I don't really know why the concept of that group had to be formed, really, because everybody needs to be protected. And I'm not talking to all of you, but I do know that some of my foes are or identify with your group, and they are males. never get it twisted. I don't care who you sleep with. If you're gay, I am a female all day. And you were formed as a male, and males typically are stronger than a woman. But then you want to sit up here and use spell work like a little ussy, and then act like that's okay or that's cool. You're confused. And I'm talking to a butch, a dyke, a carpet muncher, too. You're confused. If anybody fits this category that is attacking me, do not take your confusion out on me. You cannot have anything that belongs to me unless I give it to you. And by trying to be a Debo or a Putin, that is against the law. It is written in the heavens and on earth. Why y'all don't understand that? Oh, because some judicial official law enforcer you have in your pocket. Some, not all. And that's the operative word you do need to know. And like I told you before, with digital communication, AI, and all of that, it doesn't care who you are. It's not your friend. It has a mind of its own if you really want to know the truth. Although you may push buttons, but when you decide, oh, I don't want to put that out there, I need to erase. It's like Megan 2.0. It does not go away. Okay. So I love that aspect of it. And but when you try to use someone's face and put it, peg it on things that they're not even associated with, I love it how someone could figure that out and see that it's a deep fake. And I know some of you think you are so skilled. But there's always someone smarter than you. And quietly, I already told you, there is a group that will always be watching. So you will either be a puppet for darkness, puppet aka enslaved, to be somebody's ussy, or you will stand up and do the right thing and not be out here doing nefarious things where someone will say, I need for you to do this, and if you don't. Yeah, see, I guess a lot of you are stuck or something because I don't understand why you are following me. I do understand that Elohim is always on the scene. My ancestors, my angels, because they seen what you did all my life. And they have vowed to never let that happen again. And I'm so grateful for that. I'm also grateful that the Holy Spirit is going to unravel a lot of things. so that everybody can see who people truly are. Because that's necessary today. Because you're using AI as a destroyer when it's only going to destroy you. The one who walks in darkness. The one who thinks nobody knows. See, Elohim keeps dark and light on earth as a reminder and a teacher and a lesson. When it's time to put certain things away, Elohim would do it, and he would do it in such a way that you will never bounce back from. And that, my dear, is here today. It's happening today. The fear tactics, I can't live by that anymore. Fear what? You're a mere mortal like I am. You bleed out like I can. So where we at? We're at Elohim, Zechariah 14, is the creator and will always be. And he has mastered his shadow when Yeshua, who proceeded before, I am, took the keys back, took control over Beelzebub. So therefore, Beelzebub, Esau, have certain time frames to do what you do. And then it's all going to come to an end in this lifetime. This particular situation, that is. Because I can only speak on my situation. But there are things in place for other situations, right? Of course, because Yeshua has already conquered certain things, and other predecessors will come, are here. They're like a moan. They're like, even I don't know where they are. So, anyway, it just is best for everyone to conquer their shadow side, because your shadow side will get you into trouble. And some trouble is not easy to get out of. And some trouble can put you in a coffin. So, master the ego of darkness, that is. Because a little ego in the light is always good. It's like a motivator. I can, I will do the right thing. I am beautiful inside and out. I am enough. I'm an amazing person. I may be a little mystical, but that still does not, confirmation, that still does not give anyone the right to intrude intrusively into my life. I haven't seen too much more on the paparazzi. They must be died down, I guess. Or actually, they really should be in trouble, because it's one thing to have a controlled setting when you know a star or someone of importance is going to be showing up there, it should be very much controlled. Because we have lost some good people, and I can't help but think, because I'm a woman who is being attacked by some sinister paparazzi. Um, where, she just wanted to be left alone. Prince Charles. But instead, the paparazzi. And I can't say it is all their fault, because really you should not speed, because they were in another car. I'm not sure if Princess Diana was telling her assigned driver to speed. But nevertheless, it was all about her wanting her privacy. You people who intrusively want to be invading someone's privacy, that's not cool. And I hope a very deep law comes about when it comes to this type of situation. You don't get to plead insanity. And even if you do, that law will override that and still make you go into a controlled insane asylum to do your time. Because it's not cool to try to redirect, socially engineer someone's life and then utilize jobs, people with influence that can influence the outcome to your liking to make someone else have a certain demise. Very criminal. Thank you, Yahuwah Elohim, for your love, support, protection, guidance, wisdom, and discernment that will protect me every day that you allow me to live and guide me along the way. I'm telling you, felony jealousy, and to try to keep or distort a relationship to stay longer than it ought to. See, when I was in my South Node, the first marriage, I believe I was on some needy trip. And that was all due to mind manipulation and because he was also an assignment for the criminals who are still tracking and stalking me because of their criminal past and lifestyle that will put you in prison. I decree and declare that it is so. You will be going to prison for the things you have done to me and others. So, I'm so glad that I overcame that, because I don't want to be with nobody who don't want to be with me. I don't want to be with someone who has to pretend to be with me when they already told me or you that I don't want to be there. I don't want to be here with you. Okay, then go. Because at the end of the day, your spell is going to wear off. Your home is going to be in an uproar, and your finances and your health most certainly is too. So therefore, just let a person go. If it was meant to be, they will come back. And in some cases, somebody did come back to you. And so now they're ready to go again. So if you know you did spell work to try to keep them, shame on you. Are you that low in life that you have to cast a spell? Are you that unworthy or in doubt of self-confidence that you know that you deserve that person, or you deserve a decent, loyal, respectable person in your life? Need I say any more? Because, see, in my case, my family that I knew, that's not family. They want to destroy everything about life and its normalcy and a person's desire to be in normal relationships, have any type of healing relationship, or have any peace. They don't want me to have that. And shame on you. Return all that back to you. Transmute it when it comes to me, because I am nothing like you. I don't want it because it don't belong to me. It never did, and you know this. And so when you go into someone's Akashic record to see who is it that I am, who is it that wants and desires me, and that you say, oh no, they can't have that. What? Elohim, please intervene and intercede on this diabolical, intrusive demon, witch, or warlock who need to take several seats, if not be 6 feet under. Get them out of my way, our way, because who are you to try to reprogram my predestined, ordained destiny? May Elohim righteously, with the highest judgment, judge all of you. When you have children, it's not up for a parent to put you on some type of chopping block. I mean, my God, was that not done to the ancestors who were melanated before? And then to live with someone who looks like me, who put me on the chopping block, put me in contracts that I couldn't even overstand or understand, and would not consent to if I did overstand to it. So they did it while I was young, vulnerable, dependent upon a person, and then continued it, and still today trying to continue it. You're a thief. You're a liar. You're not going to win. You're not in control over yourself, and you're not in control over the judicial system and the laws that are in place that will and shall protect me from your demonic, diabolical thing that you want to do to me. See this kind of activity, back and forth. People come when I'm doing videos, But anyway, all this empty parking lot, and they want to come park beside me. But it's okay. Let's continue as long as they stay over there. All your witchcraft return to sender. And yes, I'm talking to you if you're doing any of that, okay? So, anyway, these people who do that, there's something wrong with you. And I thank God that He has put a special shield of protection around me. You newcomers who have joined on this bandwagon with these witches and warlocks who are going to go to prison or be going 6 feet under earlier than normal because you just don't know how to stop. And my spiritual team will see to that, along with Mother Nature, the universe, who also has a problem with you messing with someone who don't want anything to do with none of you, who are of dark and don't want nothing good for my life, but just want to invade it to take what's rightfully mine. Not so. I rebuke you, and you must go. Whether it's walk off, this right here I'm talking about. Whether you walk off, move away, and never return again, right? That's the ultimate goal. Because people are just sick. Like I say, when I make a video, what are you doing? You're trying to mess with my crown? Thank you, Most High. Mess with them and give them the spirit of Babel. Let their crown be delusioned. And everything they whispered, chanted, or thought of, let it work and manifest in their life. You don't pull beside me to try to intimidate me and work your witchcraft against me. I don't think so. Keep it for yourself, okay? Because I don't want it. Now, anyway, it's just really, not cool. And my exes, y'all going around spreading lies and then using witchcraft to make it stick. I decree and declare that people will see me as the Most High has designed me to be seen as. And whatever you said about me, may it fall off, fall away, banish, be renounced, canceled, transmuted, and return it back to you 7 ways worse on all dimensions and realms. Uncloak the demons who are trying to cloak themselves in light and let everybody see them for who they are. Elohim, ancestors of war and light, please entreat me. Do that for me tonight. And every day that they live and try to come after me, let them fall face first or on their knees and say, Elohim, it is me. I need your help. So when you come for me, Elohim is always on the scene. Thank you, Elohim. Thank you for everything that they whispered, every person that they have brought on board. They are of the dark too, but nevertheless they're trying to hurt me, which I am a part of you, and you love me, and I love you, and I am your servant, and I surrender everything, all of me, and everything that afflicts me, that is good for me, back to you, that you will favor me once again, that I will be able to live on this earth in the way that you will have me to. In Yeshua HaMashiach name, I ask these things, who proceeded before I am. Now anyway, I send out love, peace, and light to those who catch it and walk in it. And may the universe answer my cry, my plea for help when a foe attacks me. Sending back every last thing or desire they want from me. Let it manifest in their life. Every day they send something negative towards me. On all dimensions and realms, let it be. Holy power of three. And I thank you for protecting me. Now, everyone, have a beautiful evening. Karmics, step out of darkness into the light and stop making a fool of your life and get yourself together. It's not cool to steal somebody else's dreams or even their assets that don't belong to you. It is against the law, spiritually and earthly. So stop it. Get yourself together. Period. And jealous man, jealous woman, why are you jealous? Do you not love yourself? Obviously you don't love yourself because I wasn't loving myself when I was jealous. Okay? So now I love myself. Find somebody who wants you, who looks at you, who desires only you. When they tell you they don't want to be there, let them go before they bring you back that sauce that grows like a fungus and take you out. Who knows what STD that they will bring back to you and clam you up. So let them go. Okay? That's foolishness. If they want to go, let them go. Because obviously they are doing something when they're out your door. Because that's why you got to work a spell. Man, give them hell. Let them go. Say bye. Find you somebody that wants you. And only you. They are out there, but when you try to force something, excuse, please. You know, even in a marriage, you cannot force. Because like I said, when they're out the door, who knows what they're doing? And while you're wasting your time following somebody that you're trying to control, what kind of life is that? Is the sex good when they do give it to you? Because, I mean, that's too much work, child. Too much work that I ain't going to be doing no more. Because I know it's more fish in the sea that will see me and only me, okay? That will be in love, and I will be like, can I have some space? Or maybe I just might like it, I don't know. But everybody needs their space. But when I give it to you, you'll always keep my face in the right place so you won't be doing things when you're out the door. And I freely say, enjoy yourself, lovey. Anyway, get yourself together and stop being jealous and leave me the hell alone. Because, see, I'm sitting here by myself making this video. I enjoy myself. Although I know that there's more out there for me to see, and I will attain it eventually. But move out of my way. Get your life together, because my life is not your life, and you're going to be in trouble. I decree and declare it is so. You're going to get in trouble in the spiritual realm and on earth. I decree my foes are going to be indicted, arrested, and found guilty on all charges that you are doing. Leave me alone. I don't want you in my space, even when I come to your business. Because I know when I shared an apartment with that foolish brother figure, I know that cameras can see through walls, and maybe that diabolical demon has given you all some of that equipment. Wherever I go clean up at, I hope you ain't sending people in there to use it. Because I decree and declare, I will know and I will press charges and you will be found guilty. I'm not playing with any of you. So do not be invading my space when I'm in a bathroom in your business. I said what I said and I mean it. So if I ever get wind that you are looking at me, because I already know my phone is clogged, so when I'm in the bathroom, I cover it up. And I noticed that my phone is doing something similar to where when I was with that in that group setting when I didn't know it was a family stalking me, someone in that where I go is using some type of phone jammer or trying to get in my phone. My advice to you is leave it alone. Because AI is not your friend. It's going to give you up every time. Okay? Every time. You will be found out. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and go because I see that a mofo trying to send me bugs and stuff. May I return back to you 7 ways worse. Thank you, Avaya, for transmuting and sending the pestilence that they send my way according to your word in Psalms 91. No pestilent, no night stalker shall come nigh my dwelling as I seek refuge in Yeshua. And the Most High I shall dwell with, for it is my life, and they are my life giver. So therefore, you are irrelevant, and may your spell work go back to you. Always. Anyway, everyone who is of the light, may the Most High favor you, and we continue to walk upright, even in the face of adversity. Never be scared. Fear not what mere mortals can do. Though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, we shall not fear no evil. For the rod and staff of Elohim is with us. Everyone, love, peace, and light.